Ladies and gentlemen, your sweet Zionist Prince Tall, the traveling clat, back here for another video. Today we're looking at Tucker Carlson, another man who has sort of went off the anti-Semitic marbles in the last year. Let's see what he has to say.
If you're intentionally killing civilians, you probably shouldn't beat your chest and brag about it. You know, maybe you could make the
I agree
case,
with that.
Maybe you make the case that we had to do it or whatever, but you should.
I agree.
You should weep, and that's evil, and you should just say it's evil. And I know it's really threatening to
Is it evil, though?
Ben Shapiro to say that or whatever, but
Is it evil?
to kill civilians on purpose, yeah, it is. I think it is.
Really?
Kids and children. Well, how is it not, actually?
In a war?
Well, you can call it whatever you want. How is it right to kill women and children?
I didn't say, well, because I think there is a moral right behind you if you are literally...
To kill women and children?
If there's a world war that threatens the
Call it
entire...
whatever you
If it threatens the entire world? Yes.
Some people killed your kids like your 8-year-old? Like,
Well, obviously,
how
it's
is
your own
that
children. Of
morally
course it-
justifiable?
Well, because actually you have to... Well, by your criteria...
It's disgusting.
Okay, it's nothing's... So no war is morally justified.
I mean, I think it's pretty hard to justify. I mean, yeah, I'm
Any
sure,
war.
you know, a pure defensive action, sure. But all I'm saying, look, it's all ugly. It's all hard to stomach. I've actually seen some of it up close. It's super ugly.
You could say that. You could say you hate it.
May I finish?
The fact you quibble with it being morally
Let me just say,
justified.
To intentionally kill non-combatants, women and children, I think we can say that's wrong. In fact, I thought that was the thing we were fighting against.
Tucker Carlson. I always thought Tucker was a relatively smart man. I mean, like, he's always kind of been on the based side of history. I just don't know what it is. I don't want to just go ahead and label everybody anti-Semitic because it doesn't. It's just when you see this man and he doesn't have anything else to say about any other war that's going on in the world. He's got nothing to say about Arabs killing their own or Palestinians killing their own, and it's just all of a sudden immoral for Israel to fight a war. Like, look how, and I'm not giving Piers Morgan any credit here, yeah? Piers Morgan has been an absolute doofus last year, but look how uncomfortable he gets when Piers Morgan sort of...
If you're intentionally killing, well, you can call it whatever you want. How is it right to kill women and children?
I didn't say, well, because I think there is a moral right behind you if you are literally...
To kill women and children?
If there's a world war that threatens the entire... If it threatens...
To kill women and children? You sound like a little... I don't even want to say the word. You sound like a little, you know? To kill women and children? Women and children? Yeah? Yeah, to kill women and children? Is that what the IDF is trying to do, is to kill women and children? To kill women and children? Just killing women and children? What is wrong with you? Are you an idiot, sir? I thought you were I really did think you were an intellectual. I'm sad to say that I've been proven wrong, and I guess all those things that people were saying about you for years, that you are actually not as smart as you are, they're actually true. What do you mean killing women and children? What do you mean by that? Do you understand what happens in the Gaza Strip? Do you understand the dynamics of Hamas? Do you understand how that works? Do you understand that we have an army that has a moral obligation to fight for our sovereignty and for our defense? And women and children, unfortunately, in Gaza, happily and on multiple occasions, open on video, tell you that they want to be killed for the sake of Gaza. They tell you. And whether it's right or wrong to kill them or not, that's irrelevant to the situation that they're putting themselves in the line of fire. You have no other option as Israel. You can't not fire. You have to defend your country. You have to try to rescue your hostages. Now, Tucker Carlson, if you're going to make the claim that you think Israel doesn't have a right to defend itself, that's a different scenario. By the way you went, let's go to women and children, the way that you said that on camera, it seems to me a little bit like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Sorry. I add a little bit of schog into the conversation. I make things maybe a little spicy for you. I understand maybe the only seasoning you know is pepper and salt. But here I add baharat. I add a little red pepper smoked. Sumac, I give you a little bit spicy because I don't think you have. And schog. And schog. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you like this shirt? You could put the traveling clat on your body. And I recommend that you do, ladies and gentlemen. TravelingClad.com. Go down in the description. We can launch brand new merch designs, but you can get this one, the logo of my channel, with my little secondary logo, the dodo bird, on a shirt right now. They're pretty dope. And they make you look cool and scary and intimidate Tucker Carlson's idiocy. I want to go over one more time his thing. TravelingClad.com. Get some merch.
Threatens the entire world? Yes.
Some people killed your kids, like your 8-year-old. Like,
Look how
Your actual world.
Piers actually brings up a good point. Are all wars not moral anymore? And he goes, "Well, did you kill your 8-year-old?" Like, immediately jump on a dead body of a child. Immediately. That's the only line of defense, is stand on the dead body of children. Like, there is no moral justification to fighting a war in the universe of Tucker Carlson. Moving forward, there are no children allowed to be killed in any war ever, according to Tucker Carlson. But Tucker Carlson, he's not going to call it out happening in Somalia or Sudan or in Yemen or in Lebanon or in Syria. Not only does he not give a fuck, he doesn't know. And the thing is that's most annoying about people like Tucker Carlson, because I interact with people like Tucker Carlson on a daily, okay? He will be the first person in line when you say, what about those people? They'll be like, no, of course I condemn that. But he never gave a shit in the first place. Like, of course I condemn that. Okay, like, how many people have died in Lebanon? Well, I don't know. I'm not well-versed on that topic. But you know about Israel. You know about Gaza really well because you saw some numbers floated by the Hamas Health Ministry. Anyways, Tucker Carlson, you're a bit of an idiot. I don't really have much other commentary to add on this. I love you guys a long time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, class. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.